Libra, how are you guys doing? So today, or this week anyway, you guys have the fire end that came up for you guys. So this does come with a little bit of a warning to stay away from drama, things like gossip, or even anger this week because, it comes up when you're probably feeling that way. It's a really good time to think about who's in your surroundings and whether they're helping you to grow and to heal or whether they're hindering you and kind of getting you to engage in things like gossip and anger and blame, or sitting and thinking about certain people and making the wound bigger. Like as you can see here, it's almost like they're all attacking the wound, so it kind of feels like nothing's really helping. Maybe some habits that you got, again, it could be just gossip and blame or just anger or arguments. Okay, it's a really good time to heal, to step away from the heat, to step away from the flames, so you can really process in a much more wiser way how to heal or grow or deal with the situation. Okay, so just be aware of that. Anyway, let's dive into your reading. Let's see how this shows up for you. All right, bear with. All right, angels, so let's dive into your reading, my angels. For the lovely Libras, please, Spirit, what messages do you have? Yang energy. Notice it's the number one. It's like the Ace of Wands. So like a new passionate beginning, a new idea that really can bring something to life here. Let's see what else. It's a creative energy, all about creation, passions, action, and journey. Love that. And you have 1 and 2. Interesting. 1, 2. To me, that kind of feels like things are progressing, which is nice. Like it's consecutive. So you guys could be moving. You guys could be going on a journey, whether it be spiritual or literal. Let's see what else comes up for you. And I would say, by the way, be an alchemist. Sometimes our pain and our anger can really actually be great ingredients towards success at times. It can be a driving force to push you even further. A lot of successful people always kind of feed off of things like doubt and other people second guessing them. You have gratitude, so paying attention to things that you do have, that you do love and enjoy, the people that could be around you at this time. You have facade as well, and a renewal. Okay, gorgeous energy coming through, but at first we have to kind of understand where the facade is. Okay, something can be, might not be as it seems, but I'm sure it will show up in your tarot. So let's just keep going. The good thing about it is there is absolutely new life. A lot of people are having this card. Okay, so I will show you it. What it represents is kind of the changing of seasons. You're entering a period of thriving, okay, of spring, which is new life, new energies. Okay, you're coming out of this winter time in your life, which represents survival and sacrifice and cold, I don't know, survival, the way I see it. So you're entering much more of a thriving period, but it does feel like you're having to let something go with that fire and energy. And it could be anger, could be a good time to forgive so you can have new energy, okay? Or to use that anger, be an alchemist and turn it into something bigger and better than the problem that you've dealt with, okay? Let's see what else is coming up for you guys. For the Libras, let's get 3 more. Focus, intuition. Alrighty. Oh, that one seemed to want to come out. 1 more. Okay, and low batteries. So let's talk about it. So you guys could be going on a journey, whether this is travel or, again, whether it's just, emphasizing that you guys are moving forward and away from certain situations. This is a good time to, I don't know why, but to think about whether or not this baggage is serving you. Whether this is actually about your physical things, maybe you're having to let go of some things or give some things away, to travel light. Maybe you guys are going traveling, like backpacking. I don't know. Or whether you're moving into another place or downsizing. I don't know. Anything else? It could also be emotional baggage. Like some things just cannot come with you. It just doesn't fit in this new energy that you're going into. Okay, so some of you need to let go of some subconscious fears, some past pains that you might be dealing with, some people that maybe you're still angry about. That's a really good time to let go. You're going on a journey, you're going to a new place, right? You don't want to bring that suffering into this amazing new beginning, do you? Okay, you then have yang energy, which I already kind of spoke about. It's a creative new idea. It's just new energy, whether it be, just passion for life or enthusiasm or motivation, like you're getting a spark. One thing I feel like I I feel like I have to say, and that everyone needs to know, it's not just you, Libra, but like when we get this spark, don't just feel, it feels like you're wanting to be more disciplined. I feel like that's why I'm bringing this up. And I'm just tasting like a McDonald's fries and like a milkshake and getting like a brain freeze. Like, I don't know if any of you have done that or will be doing that this week. Anyway, something, if you're trying to be more disciplined, you have to understand that the spark is always the thing that gets us moving, right? It's that motivation. But motivation only takes us so far, right? Wand energy, fire energy is kind of like temporary. It's on and off. So if you're wanting consistency and you're wanting to keep moving forward and you're wanting to keep this idea going, we need discipline, not just motivation, okay? Motivation is great, right? Everyone loves the first stages of something, but not everyone continues with it. So if you really, really, really want something, I would really suggest some discipline this week. But anyway, you have gratitude. All right, so again, paying attention to the loved ones that you do have around you, the people who do have your best interest in mind, or even if it's not just people, anything that you can be grateful for this week will be helpful for you, right? Because it gets your attention off of what's making you angry and what's making you mad, okay? Whatever's making you feel hurt and wounded. And those negative shadow sides that we all have, which all come from wounds, by the way, we kind of learn to heal that through love and not through hate and anger, right? Then you have facade, which I am interested to see how this comes up here. When facade comes in, it means that something is wearing a mask, something is not as it seems. So just pay attention to that this week. It could be within you, could be outside of yourself. So I will kind of see what that is about a little bit later, actually. And then you have renewal, which we've already spoken about. Maybe a good time to meditate, focus on aligning your chakras, okay? Because you're entering a new period of your life. And what you want to do is enter it as your best self, okay? You then have intuition, which says connect with your higher self, listen to your gut feeling, follow your inner voice. And if you can't listen to your intuition this week, meditation again really helps. Anything that slows you down to focus on this present moment really will help you out. And again, getting focused is a theme for you guys this week. Know what you want, believe you'll get it, manifest now. As I'm reading that, it felt very direct. So some of you just need to just do it, just go for it, you know, like dive straight into something. And you have low battery, so it's a little bit of give and take this week is important. So giving a little to life, taking action, but also taking break where necessary. Feel needed, fill up your own cup and relax. And let's dive into your tarot, okay? Let's see what else is coming up for you. Here, my lovely Librans. I feel like I moved my camera. Bear with, I'm a Virgo after all. Okay. Let's see for my lovely Librans, please, Spirit. Oops, that looked like it came reversed. 3 of Swords, heartache, pain. The Death card, so something very big has ended in your life and things are going to change from here on out, right? The Death card is kind of like inevitable though, so whatever has come to an end, whatever this chapter is, it's happening for a reason, okay? Maybe the reason you cannot see right now, maybe somebody had a facade, okay? Someone was a little bit of a trickster or they put on some sort of mask around you. You have strength though, so you're entering a period of strength, okay? Your courage, your boldness, your determination, your balance within yourself to know when is a good time to have compassion and love and when to have that beast mode, which I always love to say with the strength card, is going to help you moving forward, okay? And again, that pain seems to transform into strength. So that's interesting. Let's get you some more. Thank you. Healing right underneath the 3 of Swords, you have the 4 of Swords. So again, that's really important. You have the Hermit being in the center of your reading, Virgo energy. You could be on the cusp, but if not, like you're really stepping into a wise side of yourself. Again, paying attention to your higher self is so important and connecting to that. Seeing things from beyond your pain and suffering is really going to be the thing that helps guide you out of it, okay? It's about being a mentor, a teacher, a leader of some kind, okay, or even just being that to yourself is going to be important. I will show you in a second as well, but the Hermit carries the star in his lantern, which, you know, when you have a lantern, it's something that's guiding you or giving light to situations to help you see moving forward. So whether you guys have a certain dream or goal in mind or a hope in mind, that seems to be the thing that's leading you forward. It's also your North Star too. So your purpose could be the thing that you're finding out or it's guiding you, or your higher self maybe even is trying to show you something. 10 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, the Lovers. Let's see something else. One more. Okay, you got 2. The Queen of Pentacles and the Star. So if there is a dream or a goal that you have in order of being financially stable or just stable within yourself, living a luxurious life, that is what the Queen of Pentacles is. And the Star, again, maybe your purpose. Maybe you want to be, you want to do philanthropy, for example. Like you want wealth to give others wealth, or you want stability just for yourself, whatever it is. You are going to have that, okay? You have a lot of major arcana cards. So it's a very major time for you. So let's speak about it. We will go in a little bit more to see what it is. But just to show you, 3 of Swords, 4 of Swords, 10 of Swords, it feels like in order to really deal with this heartache and put it to an end, it kind of feels like you're going through this period of pain, which I felt already was that wound. You're healing it first before you can finish it. So I don't know what exactly that means, but it feels like you have to take time out to heal first before you can finish or bring something to completion. Maybe it's about transforming yourself. When I see the 10 of Swords, sometimes it represents a part of yourself that is no longer gonna be with you. And in this case, it kind of feels good. It feels like you are transforming yourself, no longer being a victim of the things that you've been through, no longer being, suffering from all the pains that you've been through in life. It's like a refresh. And something that's important to tell you guys is I really felt before I finished getting all the cards out, but in order to heal that pain, we have to kind of look at the things that are hurting us first. And just like the 4 of Swords, he's in a position where he's able to address the 3 swords as they're above his head without it hurting him anymore. So some of you might need to really analyze what is giving you pain and to really look at the situation that it is. It could be very obvious, this person cheated, this person lied, or whatever it is. I want you to look at the situation. I always see like pulling the swords out the heart and looking at them one by one. And if you think about that, you're kind of looking at the truth. So some of you could still be finding out some truths about something that finished a long time ago, or recently, whatever it is to you. Everyone's on a different point in the timeline. That's interesting. Sorry, I'm just figuring it out. If you think about it, like they're upside down, so maybe these are lies or things that are in a part of the facade, and it's like you're slowly putting them in the upright. You're slowly looking at the lies or the facade, and you're recognizing the truth. And that's going to help you to end something. So I don't know if this is internal, like telling yourself you're not hurt anymore. That could be the facade, because I always say tarot is internal or external, the way that it will resonate with you. So if it's internal, maybe these are things that, again, we might have denied, like I'm not in pain, or that person didn't hurt me, or whatever the things are, the facade is, or wearing a mask of some kind. The mask is coming off, okay? And that's what's going to cause some sort of transformation. It's interesting. Right. I'm going to go in and clarify actually, but let's just quickly just dive into the meanings of the cards. So the Death card, again, it is literally death and rebirth. A new beginning will, be at hand moving forward, but the Death card really does sweep things away and kind of clears out the things that just cannot come with you, like I said, with the journey. So whatever it is you're having to let go of, just know that this is Spirit's plan, or it's just something that has to happen. So that there is a new, fresh beginning, and one where things definitely are going to change. I always say the Death card is like, you cannot change or reverse this. What's done is done. Like the king is on the floor here. People are begging him to stop, and he's not going to. This feels like some sort of transformation that Spirit feels like is necessary, or it's just part of the divine plan. I don't know. But after this happens, something's completely going to change. Okay, whether you're seeing someone completely differently, you're seeing life completely differently. Because you have the Hermit here, it does feel like you're looking at this from a place of wisdom. And as I said, maybe it's like you're turning pain into power. Maybe it's that in the future, like you're no longer going to feel the way that you felt. Like maybe this is like a lot of, wounds from the past that you're finally actually being able to address. This is where renewal's coming in. All right, so whatever that transformation is, we will clarify it. Strength card I've already explained. Four Swords already explained. The Hermit I've already kind of explained as well. He climbs up the mountain to see life from a different perspective, and that could be helpful for you. And then you have the Lovers, so major decisions coming through in your life. This could be what the spark is, that flame. So that Yang energy could be a new connection coming up for you guys, but it's also about major decisions in your life, which it does feel like you're in the middle of. Ten of Swords again is a major ending. It's completion, an abrupt and difficult ending. But a new day is coming, is always the reminder of that card. Two of Pentacles, you might be feeling very busy, you might be juggling a few things moving forward this week, but it is going to help you towards your goal, okay? Building more stability. I do feel like you're going to just suddenly start doing things. I don't know why. Maybe that's what that transformation is. It's like the ball gets rolling here. As you can see, like a lot of this is about healing and major arcana energies, and finally it comes to an end. Like you've reached kind of rock bottom in a situation. Now the only way is up. You know, now you're trying to work out the foundations, and then the foundations will lead to the thriving energy that you'll be in and wish fulfillment. It's where you're being guided to go. So anyway, I'm gonna go in and clarify, because you have a lot of major energy. So I'm interested to see where this is, and also where the facade is. Again, it feels like it's in the Three of Swords, right? But let's dive in. Right, let's see. For my lovely Libras, please Spirit, why is the Three of Swords here for this week? The Knight of Pentacles, that's interesting. Could be to do with work, okay, or finances. The Knight of Pentacles is usually, and still is in your reading, about slow and steady movement. Maybe that's something that's causing a lot of pain or heartache. The Knight of Pentacles also comes up to me as well in the readings about self-development. So again, whatever this pain is, it definitely feels like there's something you can learn from it, just based on the visuals that I'm seeing. Everyone's situation is different, and I'm feeling a little bit like cringe saying it like that. But the Knight of Pentacles, I always feel like it's like observing and analyzing and slowly moving through that energy. So it does feel like paired with the Heartbreak card. Either they're asking you to, again, just work on yourself through this pain, which makes sense with the Fire Ant. Yeah, that's it. Libra, let's go into the Death card. Let's see what this is here for. What is this Death card energy? The Four of Cups is interesting. This is an energy of feeling kind of bored or jaded, or a little bit, you know, like not able to see the opportunities that are in front of you. So the Death card here really feels like something major is changing for you. So if you felt quite bored or jaded with life lately, that's what's changing. If you felt like there's not a lot of offers around you lately, that's changing. If you've been feeling comfortable and stuck, that's also what's changing too. I'm going to clarify both of those energies again. Let's see. Let's dive a little bit deeper into it. Three of Swords, please Spirit. Let's dive deeper into what that pain is. I think it's about moving forward, you know, because again, with that Fire Ant, when we're focusing so much on pain or that one situation that happened, or maybe multiple, or that one person, it's concentrated on that wound, and it's almost like they're opening it up to make it bigger. So I would say with the Knight of Pentacles, maybe it really is just about focusing on yourself and where you're going moving forward, and again, what you're building. All right, Three of Swords. The Queen of Swords, yeah, you're being called to protect yourself here. The Queen of Swords is someone who's been through a lot of pain, right? And because of that, she's learned that she'll be more logical moving forward. She has her heart in that little kind of prison, really. So I would say using logic would be helpful for you to actually unblock your heart, like being honest, being truthful, looking at things from a very clear perspective, not from your heart's perspective, might be helpful moving forward. Because your heart feels wounded, so maybe your heart naturally wants to start thinking about what's hurt you and all that stuff. But the Queen of Swords is like using that logic. Okay, what is this that's making me think about this? What is this that's making me kind of delve into those negative habits, or you know, whatever it is. Queen of Swords. Interesting, right? Queen of Swords is Libra and energy, actually. So Libra, this is you. Okay. Interesting. Right. The Four of Cups and the Death card, please Spirit. Can we dive a bit deeper? The Six of Swords. So this is where the journey is being taken here. The King of Wands. Definitely could be some travel coming up for you. That could be what the Death card is. Maybe you're moving completely a city or country. The King of Wands is also about being able to adapt to situations, okay? So this kind of feels like this is part of the journey here. And it does seem like it moves towards that strength. And the lion is literally there behind the King of Wands. So you are transforming into somebody who's going to be much more creative, much more able to adapt to situations. Let's see the strength card. Why is it here? Look at that. A strong new beginning happening for you guys. A healthy foundation. I don't know why they're saying it like that, but there's a healthy foundation. 4 swords. The 9 of Wands and the 5 of Wands. So this is like protecting yourself. Okay, placing a barrier, especially from anger and conflict here. Some of you, it's again about also coming out of the mind. If it's the mind that wants to delve into gossip and conflict, it's about time to take yourself away from that. If it's certain friendship groups around you that make you go into bad habits, or whether it's peer pressure or whether it's just, there's just a lot of gossip involved, there are a lot of low vibrational childlike energy. The 9 of Wands looks like they're like, okay, I'm not going to be a part of that. Like, let me just place some boundaries here from people, because this is going to help you to heal, to really address certain pains here. When you distance yourself from this conflicting or wounded energy, you're able to see it much clearer. And that's why the Hermit is here as well. So it makes sense. We're about to go and clarify that too. The 6 of Pentacles, very Virgo energy, right? This is paying attention to your routines. They're now telling me this is where discipline is involved. Some of you need to look at your routines from a different perspective. Maybe you guys need to learn something new, go into some sort of education, because again, the Hermit can be a mentor or a teacher. Whether you're getting advice from others at this time, again, this is quite nice. Also, you're paying much more attention to situations on what they give and also what they're taking, and making sure that they're balanced. This is very important for you with the Hermit. Learning more about reciprocal relationships or friendships or even work situations. Your question moving forward is like, what do I get out of this? And not in a way of like, I want things from people. It's like, am I giving too much of myself to something that's not giving as much back to me? Like, it's really about making sure that things are balanced moving forward. And that's something that you're learning. Because again, the Hermit is about analyzing and reflecting and learning something. So it really does feel like maybe you've got a lot of friendships at the moment that, again, are not really giving to you growth, things that you want. Not that you want, but things that you deserve, right? Right, let's see what else. You have the Lovers. Why is the Lovers here? You have the Ace of Cups. So there could be some love coming through, a new beginning. All right, some of you might have to make a choice. Look at these aces coming through. You have new financial opportunities, new emotional opportunities coming away. Let's get one more for the Lovers. Eight of Swords reversed, and it's coming up over facade. For a lot of you, the facade could be your own mind, because as we've seen here, some of you could be choosing to leave someone, especially if they are the one with the facade. If you felt like you were stuck with them, that's what's changing, because it's almost like you're able to actually see the situation now in your life, whatever it is, for what it is. You're now able to see that you're more free than you realized. A lot of the time, maybe you felt like you were stuck. Okay, in a facade, it really feels like there's a lot of truth coming in for you, whether it's internal and it's enlightenment, or whether it is just, you're freeing yourself from fear and anxieties and worries and worst case scenarios. Maybe because you're giving yourself more love, you're feeling more free and more able to make better decisions in your life. That's what it could be. All right. Then we have the 10 of Swords. What is coming to an end? The Chariot. That's interesting. And that makes sense for journey. It feels like one journey has come to an end and you're about to embark on another one. Let's see. In the Tower. Tower can be separation. Maybe you're changing careers, for example. Like, I'm not exactly sure, but maybe you're changing dreams as well, actually. That's what it feels like. Maybe your dream has changed. Because the Chariot chases the star, right? A lot of this is all about your star, your purpose, your North Star, where you're feeling guided to go, your hopes, your dreams. The Chariot chases the star. If that's something that's come to an end, okay, maybe things were quite fast paced, things were moving forward, you were chasing a dream, something interrupted or interfered with that, whatever it may have been for you. Okay, a Tower moment happened, a separation, Ten of Swords, an ending, difficult ending. However, I feel like the Chariot is going to go back up again because you have the Journey card here. Moving forward, okay, having a new dream. And maybe it's a much more stable dream than one in the past, okay? Let's see what else. The Two of Pentacles coming through for Libra. Okay, Seven of Pentacles, slowly and steadily, you are going to be working on something here. A project, your finances, whatever it is really good. Really good for working on something and building yourself up, okay? Just remember, when things don't feel like they're moving, things are happening under the surface, okay? So just because you cannot see things changing and moving doesn't mean that it's not, okay? Be patient with yourself as you're moving forward, but this balance that you're bringing into your life feels very good. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Star. Let's clarify that. Okay, a lot of you do need some savings because the Four of Pentacles, yes, I think it's about keeping yourself to yourself at times. I like this depiction of the Four of Pentacles. I always get better messages from this deck about it than the other one. Because sometimes it's by holding in and holding on. I don't think it's that in this card. It feels more about protecting your energy, protecting your balance, protecting your foundation. And the Two of Wands is also thinking about the future. So for some of you, what you're doing, you're making actions now that will benefit yourself in the future. And the Queen of Pentacles and the Star is your future. It's a hope, it's a dream, stability, financially, whatever it is that you're desiring to do with the Queen of Pentacles. Could even be in your career, you know, a status. Whatever it is, the things that you're doing now that will help you to get there. So, you know, retain your energy. Think about where you're putting your time and energy as well. Like the Six of Pentacles says, your routines, what you're giving to, what you're taking from, needs analyzing, building better habits, like doing things now, preserving your energy for the right things now will help you to expand in your future as well, okay? And make sure you're resting and healing because you do have low batteries. So fueling in things like gossip or things that just boost your dopamine temporarily, like screens and stuff like that, or certain foods. I don't know what your situation is, but it's a little bit of like bad habits could be draining your batteries even more. And even if you're not doing much, it can still drain your batteries. So they're wanting you to do things that fuel you up, okay? So eating the foods that make your body feel happy is different for everybody. Spending time with the right kinds of people should really lift your mood, not drain you. And again, certain habits and stuff as well. So it's important to focus on things that fuel you and not take away from your energy, okay? Even if it's just about resting. All right, my angels, I love you guys. I wish you all the best. I send you my love. Remember to get focused and follow your intuition. But that's what I have for you. I wish you guys all the best. Thank you for being here, and I hope to see you guys next time. All right.